Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be flip-throughing two of Anastasia Koldareva's books. These are her older books, Mysteria and When Dragons Dream. I just recently purchased these books and thought I would just do a quick flip-through of them. So here we go. Comes with her business card. Title belongs to page. I'm leaning towards roses here because I know some roses tend to create fruit when when their flowers haven't been deheaded. So it's not so much a rose that you would find in a bouquet of roses. Maybe a bit more of a wild rose, but I stand to correction on it. That's what it reminds me of. Succulents. I'm going for succulents on that one. She looks like she's swimming with a koi. I suppose it depends how you color it. She could either be under the water with the lily pads floating, or she could be floating above the water and the water's clear enough that you can see through to the ground. A Native American girl, Native American Indian girl. Butterfly. It's very sweet. This one as well. I'm a huge fan of Anastasia. Her work is just incredible. I would do this more as a barn owl. Chameleon. You can have a go at curly hair. You'll need very sharp pencils and a lot of attention to detail to get all the darks and lights on this hair. I'm not sure if these are seed pods for earrings. Like berry. This is the cover page, so that's what Anastasia, that's how Anastasia colored it, and then this is your page to do up however you wish. I've seen this page on Pinterest. Some people are incredible with how they've colored it in. I'm leaning towards an African theme here. The hair is definitely a giveaway, and yeah, just lends itself to that feel. So I think this could be a lot of fun, and would be, in some ways, it would be a great way of just, for me personally, honoring my African upbringing. I was born in South Africa, but I also grew up in Mozambique. So yeah, I have a deep love for Africa. I don't know what flowers these are. Beautiful songbirds or hummingbirds. Sweet. Not quite sure what type of birds, but yeah, definitely petite. So I would do some research to find out what type of birds these are, and then kind of make them the same. You could do a night theme for this one, so she's maybe sitting on a bank somewhere or in the garden and it's nighttime. This kind of gives me a bit of a sci-fi feel. Yeah. And then curly, I'm assuming curly afro hair. I think I would do this also with an African skin tone. The girl with her owl. This is great because you can practice skin tone on different parts of the body, which gives you some more practice on the different contours of skin tone and the human body, besides just coloring in the face. So I quite like that you've got more of a different angle with the back. And I mean, you could create a beautiful arch here in the small of the back. I'm going with crow here, or raven bird, and thistles. So I would probably color these a lilac or a purpley pink color. Right, that's the end of Mysteria. So now we can go on to When Dragons Dream. As a family, we love dragons. But I'm quite particular about the style of dragons. I don't like scary dragons. I like, I like fun dragons, friendly dragons. So my boys and I and my husband, we love the How to Train Your Dragon TV series and the movies. So when I saw Anastasia had a coloring book with dragons in it, I was desperate to get it so I could practice coloring in dragons. So this one is not single-sided, but you do have a small dragon on the one side, and then you have the dragon in the bramble. And here you've got the name of the coloring book, coloring page, Sweet Dreams in a Berry Land. This one is Sea Treasures. So here you've got a small picture to practice on, and then your main picture. So this is the Echeverria garden, and you can put your name as well. These look more succulents, so I would give this a more desert theme with the succulent colors coming through. I'm not sure what color I do the dragons. This one is called Living Stones. So I would probably do a lot of grays. But what I like to do is go and research on Pinterest and see what other people have done and kind of get a bit of inspiration from there. And here's the smaller section. So it's almost like you've got plants coming out of the stones, which is really, really great. On this one here, you've got the dragon actually kind of hatching out of an egg amongst the stones. Or they could just be dragon eggs. This is the Sea Anemone. What I quite liked about this one is it's a great example of a Fibonacci sequence in drawing. I've just recently taught my boys about the Fibonacci sequence, also known as the golden ratio. So if you don't know about it, do a quick YouTube search on the Fibonacci sequence. It's quite fun and easy, and everywhere we look there is Fibonacci spirals. Here's your practice area, or your smaller area. Then here you have blooming, and there's your main dragon. Also a few cacti, so you could do a bit of a desert theme here. This one is called This Tree Is Mine. Flora, and then here's the bigger page. Protected. These are Venus flytraps. So yeah, you could create a green dragon and then the color of the flytraps with because they're not all green. I think they have a bit of yellow and orange in them when they open. And there's your main page, baby dragons protected by all the Venus flytraps. This is blackberry dragons. anomia, anium, I think. Smaller dragon, and then you have mama dragon and her wee one. And the snail god, I had quite a giggle with this one. I also love the snail god. This dragon has, he's actually a really long snail. So it's really sweetly done. A smaller page. This one's titled Magnificent. Home Sweet Home, which is the cover of the book. So if you look there, so Anastasia's taken a blue, purple and pink color scheme, and then here's your page to make your own. This one is Where the Black Pearl Grows. These remind me of pomegranates. When you get a pomegranate, it doesn't have a very round shape. Even though it is round, it's bumpy. And then when you open it, you've got the little pomegranate seeds in it. So yeah, this reminds me of pomegranates. And smaller version. Feast of Blossom. And there's your main page. The Paradise Garden. And smaller area on the opposite side. So it's just absolutely beautiful pictures of dragons in very natural settings. I don't know what type of plant this is. This is called the Guardians. So these dragons are guarding this plant. Smaller page, Cactus Magic. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Next we have the Tree of Love. Your smaller section here. And then we scooch over and you have the two dragons under the Tree of Love. This is the Mysteria dragon. So your smaller picture, and then your main guy. This one is winged, so this dragon is a winged dragon. And on the next page, you've got more details with flowers and leaves. Very beautifully drawn. This is the angler sea dragon. It's totally inspired by the anglerfish. And yeah, I just think it's brilliant to be inspired by nature and should come up with such exquisite drawings. This one is the Master of Butterflies, and your main page. Wish We Could Fly. So these dragons don't have wings and they have birds for companions. And over here, the dragons are looking at the birds, wishing they had wings so they could enjoy the flight as well. And that is the end of our books, When Dragons Dream and Mysteria by Anastasia Koldareva. I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. Please do subscribe to my channel and for more flip throughs and other tutorials, and hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye for now.